Okay. Yes. So, of course, season 5 is not going to be live per se, but we definitely got some preparation on the motherfucking way. As you can see, Kai Storm is in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in the building. Shoot, Fuego Magazine is in the building. Shop.spreadshirt.com/MSM gear is in the building. Everybody is in the building. And season 5 will bring new conversations, new topics to talk about, new subscribers, new money in this bitch. That's all we interested in 2023. Increase in direct deposits. G, stop playing. Stop playing. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. We in the building, season 5. Show up and show out. And if you want to get down with us, hit us up. All right? Later, people. We in the building, season 5. Let's get it. Okay, cool. Everybody's in the waiting room. Everybody is in the waiting room. Yes. Kai Storm in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the building. Let's go. Let's get it. We on time. We on time. So let's get it. Admit all, motherfucker. Shit, let's get it. We on time and everything. We ready to go. We ready to go. Yes, indeed. Everybody is in the building. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the building. We started on time and everything. This is a good thing. Yes, Amethyst. Yes, girl. The first thing I want to say is shout out to you and your Instagram, baby. Your boobies give life. Your boobies give life. No,
it's such a
Twitter like how I do. So I need her to understand that her Twitter handle is just woo.
She hot. She's too hot.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can, Queen. Love your shirt. Much love.
You through the...
Yes, we all got on a Motherhood Sex Marijuana gear. Yes, let's do it. Yes.
Okay, is this it? What the hell? Now can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Why aren't my headphones working?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, that sucks. All right. Fuck it.
But you can hear us clearly, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I can hear you. Hey.
Hello. What a treat. What a pleasure it is. And thank you for coming back.
Hey, so much has happened since the last time. So much.
We can't wait
yes, we can be quiet and let you tell us all about it.
Definitely. Okay, is the baby up? Is the baby up?
Well, my sister's kind enough to be with the baby and the kids next door. She lives next door to me now, so that's just cool.
Excellent.
You know.
Oh, that's what's up. Good. That's instant help. That's what's up, Ruby.
And she was supposed to go to work today, and I was just gonna have the baby with me while the two are doing their thing, occupied or whatever. But she ended up not going to work, so this is just a blessing as well. So I'm in her apartment right now, just chilling.
Okay.
And so, but no, Amethyst, I was gonna say it's such a pleasure to watch you. I was watching a couple of your videos, a few more than a couple of your videos, and I even want to comment on you're already such a light, but then to see your progress from like your video from 8 months ago versus your videos now, and it's just such a delight, and I just love your radiance and your buoyancy, and I can't wait for you to download everything that's been going on, as much as you can, at least in this amount of time.
No,
But first of
I
all,
gotta jump in and say that your husband has gotta be the most secure, just nah, that's my woman. It don't even matter who jumping in her DMs with dick pictures. Cause I saw that you were talking about dick pictures. Shit, we don't even show our titties and we get dick pictures. So I know cause again, your boobies give life. They give life. So there's dick pictures just flowing like every 10 seconds. Wait a minute. And you gotta be like, bitch, nah.
I don't have them. I don't have them anymore. I stopped that.
Okay.
I stopped that. I stopped that. That doesn't turn me on. So I stopped it. I did a video on it. Tell them to stop it.
Well, men don't listen.
I know.
wow.
I do.
What do you think has changed the most with regards to your channel from a year ago or 8 months ago, for example?
I was just gonna say, you see the change, because I go back and, well, I don't go back. I stopped. On this journey, what I have started doing is not looking back. So like I will take I'll take like selfies and pictures for the week, and I'll keep them for a week, and the next week I'll delete all of them. So I started that because I was getting ready to do a video, and there was this look I was trying to recreate that I had done before.
Okay.
Which was 3 years ago. Okay.
Okay.
Even though we haven't aged that much, we still have aged. So the picture did not come out the same. And I started getting depressed about it, and just shit started coming down, Right. So I was like, you know what? Why I wasn't in the same space back then. Even that 5 minutes ago, I wasn't in the same space. Why do I keep trying to recreate something from the past when I need to be moving forward?
Word.
And stop looking at how you looked a couple years ago. Stop comparing yourself. You're human, you age, things happen. Stop that. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. So this is what I'm going to do, so that I don't see him, and I keep moving forward. There you go. So.
It's a blessing to age. And I don't mean to be too serious, but the thought of death has been occurring a lot. I've been mourning my brother and my dad a little more. And I think it's just because I've tried not to think about them for so long, and I was so touched. I think I didn't know how to react when you shared the story about your children in our last interview. So I didn't know really what questions to pivot from, but I've been thinking also of like, okay, how can this thing that's happening for us all, that's looming at any point in time, you don't know, why don't we discuss it enough, and there's also this spiritual death, that I feel that I've had, occurred over and over again, and I can almost, pinpoint when I've had physically died or spiritually died. So my question to you, maybe to both of you, is how do you make the minutes count, knowing that this is going to happen eventually to us all?
All right. Fuck it. I'll go first. Shit. Because real talk, I think about it on a regular basis, especially when I go back and I look back at all my almost situations. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, between 13 and 17, that was the main time when I had a lot of almost situations where it was like I walked away from somebody and then 2 seconds later they got shot, or I was in the same area with somebody that I know, and then 2 seconds later they got shot and they died. You know what I'm saying? So I've had a lot of situations like that where it's like you think about that shit and you're just like, damn, yo, it kind of hits you hard when you know that life is going to continue to move on without you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is going to go ahead and move on without you. Your children will have to go on and move on without you, you know, and that's that's an honest, scary thought. I try not to think about that shit at all, you know what I mean? But it's a reoccurring thought because, you know, even some of your favorite people, I mean, dude from De La Soul, I used to rock the fuck out of De La Soul. So to hear that, you know, one of the dudes in it passed away, it's like, damn, yo, you know what I'm saying? Reality kind of hits you. And then when you hear, you know, things like, you know, Biggie and Tupac been dead for 25 years, it make you go, damn, 25 years already passed this shit? You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
You know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? And even the other day, just something just really silly. I was watching a Nets game, a Brooklyn Nets game with my husband, and the Nets were playing at the Barclays Center, and the Barclays Center on the floor got a sign that says 10 years old. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Barclays Center's 10 years fucking old. I remember when that shit was just getting built. But when you look back, it's like, oh shit, you're right. That Barclays Center got built in 2013. It's 2023 now. Hello. Time passes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and the only thing I think that kind of comforts me a little bit is the fact that, you know, shit like this, like the podcast, you know what I'm saying? My own YouTube channel, my books. I have left things behind that will live on past me. Somebody gonna know about Kai Storm, regardless. You feel me? Right. And that's the only thing I can carry to make me feel, you know, comfortable with the fact that, you know, that's eventually gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Amethyst, what's your thoughts?
Well, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys last time, but I have SI, I have suicide ideation. So I've had
wait, what was that?
I have suicide ideation.
Oh, what does that mean? I've never heard of that. Sorry,
it's where I think about offing myself every day. I literally have to find things on a daily to want to stay.
Word?
Thank you for sharing that. That's very deep and very personal. I've been in a relationship with somebody with that as well.
Yeah, so you've heard of this before?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And that's deep. I don't think we mentioned it before.
Oh, okay. I know I've talked to somebody about it. Yeah, so my views on death, I don't fear death. I actually welcome it. I've attempted suicide 6 times. And the last time it was like, you know, fuck it. You know, after 2 bouts of breast cancer, brain cancer, 6 suicides attempt. If my ass ain't gone yet, I must have a fucking reason. So I decided to stop doing it and just find reasons on a daily to stay.
Wow.
And that's one of the things, well, my husband is one reason I stay. The other one is I've got art projects that I want to make.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking it's funny because I was thinking about that last night. I was thinking, okay, so say I don't wake up in the, you know, because like I say, it's a running thought. Say I don't wake up in the morning. What am I going to be the most pissed off about? I didn't get to make the shit I wanted to.
That is,
I mean, shit, whatever motivates you to stay here is what's up.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't like I said, I don't fear death. I don't want to put anything out there, but I'm because I'm done. I've been done here. This to me, Earth is hell. And I think that from whatever previous lives, we're here to pay for our karma from previous lives. And this is Earth is like where we either don't get it right and come back to this motherfucker, or we get it right and go on and go on and finish our journeys. So I'm trying to do everything right so I ain't got to come back. So that's one of the other reasons I stay. So I don't have to come back.
That's beautiful. I'm glad that you're sharing all of this. And in a way, I can relate to that. I don't have SI. I didn't know what it was for the longest time, nor did I have any like background to help, this person that I love very much. Yeah. So, excuse me, at first, I'll be real with you, it was really hard to distinguish whether it was for real or was a boy who cried wolf thing, because it happened so much and I just was incapable of understanding it at the time.
Right.
But I think that what we need to remember is that compassion goes a long way, understanding, and just being real about it. Like if it's a bad day, it's a bad day, and I don't think we should feel bad about that. And I'm just saying this maybe more to myself, because I tend to sweep things under the rug a lot. Like, oh, everything's going to be fantastic,
Yeah, sometimes faking it till you make it is not a good way to go.
Word.
I don't believe in that at all. I don't believe in faking it till you make it.
Word.
Fake it till you make it. You try until you make it. Stop doing what you faking for. Why fake the funk when you can put in the effort to do the real thing? I don't understand.
I mean, faking it to me, that whole statement, fake it till you make it, is kind of backwards, based on the fact that, you know what I'm saying, while you trying to make it, you got real emotion involved. You got real work ethic, you know what I'm saying? You pushing hard, and on those occasions where you feel like shit is not moving, or you're not getting any attention, or you haven't actually moved from the step that you started from, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, to act like that don't hurt you. Like that, it fucking does. It fucking does, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you watching other, you know what I'm saying, if you the kind of person that's watching other people succeed past you like, damn, it's not really a bad thing for you to feel like, damn, I wish I was doing it like them. But at the end of the day, they had some moments where they had to fucking, you know what I'm saying, feel like, oh shit, this shit ain't happening. Oh shit, this shit ain't moving along. Oh shit, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody started at fucking zero. So it's hard and shit. And I remember one of your lives that you was talking about, I had jumped in and I was saying some shit like, I lost, like I was saying, like, I was saying that I lost something, and you was like, well, what you lost? And I was like, I did some incredible level of ass kissing on a job interview. I never got the job. You know what I mean? And looking back now, that ass, I mean, at first you was just like, yo, Kai, maybe this ain't people business. But at the end of the day, I didn't really give a fuck about typing that shit, because that's my real fucking life. That's what really is fucking happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, especially that particular job interview, when I say I did some extra level ass kissing, I mean, I thought I had the chicks on, or I thought I had the chicks on my side, especially because they was black and they had locks like me. So I was just like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this. And then these bitches turned around and gave me the rejection letter, and I was just like, oh, you fucking dirty assholes. And it was the same day that you had that live, and I just typed it in like, yo, I'm feeling some type of way because I did some major ass kissing and didn't get the job. And then your response was, yo, I mean, you didn't get it because it wasn't supposed to be for you. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it as, that the positive thing is you didn't get it, because if you would have got it, you probably wouldn't have been happy with it. And real talk, after that, I got an offer that was way more than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, that's what I was really waiting for, motherfucker. Bitch, no. All the ass kissing I did, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. I'm gonna take this shit right here. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And did you have to ass kiss for the second one?
Oh, well, absolutely. Absolutely. I had to do it.
Okay, but did you do the same amount of ass kiss you did the first time?
whole level of the whole part of job search is ass kissing. You just gotta kiss her in the right spot for a motherfucker to say yes, we'll take you on. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. That's how I look at all plantations. I'm asking you I'm begging you to let me on and you know, get some little bit of money so I can take care of my bills. I don't really like you like that. I know you don't really like me like that, but you need a person. I need the money. We gonna make it happen. That's all I'm saying. We gonna make it the fuck happen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's the game of the plantation. And like I said, the main reason I'm bringing this up because your conversation was just like, man, fuck them people. I mean, you didn't say, man, fuck them people, but literally it was like, fuck them people. They didn't take you on. Fuck them people. There's some bad people. Fuck them people.
That's what people don't realize. And it took me a while as well to learn not to take rejection personally. As far as the job is concerned, you know, because we take it personally because we think we the shit and we belong, you know what I'm saying? But and then I learned, you know, it just wasn't for me, because when I got a better position and I looked like a girlfriend worked where I wanted to work, where she got the job I didn't. She was bitching the whole fucking time. I was like, okay, I see now, because my mouth, my throat chakra and work, no.
I love that.
So those things, that's how life works, and that's how I've been trying to teach people, that there is always, I don't give a fuck how dark you think your situation is. There's always light. There's always a silver lining, because you have to have light to have dark. You have to have balance. Just got to find that light. And it's all in the perspective. It's all how you look at it.
Regardless whether or not you want to participate in it, it will happen. One thing, in one of your videos, you said that you were doing, what is it, the Swedish death cleaning?
British death cleaning? Yeah.
Yes. And so I love that. I've always been kind of like a messy girl growing up until I had kids, and I was like, oh no, I got to get this shit together. Yeah. And so I try to be, or at least the attempt is to be as organized. I don't always hit the mark, but I'm a lot more organized now, just out of necessity. But I love the concept of that. It pretty much is, I was watching this documentary where it's like they were just interviewing different people and their approach to death, and they mentioned the death cleaning Swedish death cleaning method, where the whole point is keep what you absolutely love and can pass on and get rid of the rest. And that way it just eliminates all of it. And then, but it's so much deeper than that. It's like, then you live a more enjoyable life because you focus on what matters, you know, and it's this whole like wraparound thing. And it's not just about death, but you talk about it head on. And I love that. It really helped me in taking the organization more seriously, and also the feng shui of it all, you know, and feeling that.
I also too, I don't know if that's part of, I know I also did one on, now a lot of people won't agree with me on this one because I don't do pictures either. I have two pictures of my husband. I have one picture of each of my children and one picture of my parents. I'm just one of these, I don't, they were kind of part of the pain, except for my husband, you know what I mean? They were, and then my kids, but anybody I keep a picture of is close to me. Anybody else, I try to go on memory, if that makes any sense. I don't know, when I was going through things, like for example, a couple months ago, I did a Swedish death cleaning, and I came across all these pictures. And I was going through the pictures, and pictures are supposed to, when you look at them, you're supposed to have good memory. You know, when you think of it, and they're supposed to bring good memories and things of this, and, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Again, going back into the past, and that's not moving forward. And so I started getting sad, and I started remembering things, and then shit started coming up, and I said, you know what? No. If I get Alzheimer's or I get dementia, I don't remember them. I just don't remember. If I have that, even if I see a fucking picture, I'm not going to remember. So what the fuck difference does it make? right? So I packed them all up and sent them to my parents and my sister. And I have to keep, it's my way of keeping moving forward.
Word.
You know,
it does make sense.
And then people like people that I've had, you know, because people as far as friends, you know, I realized that that's not a for real thing. People are in and out of your life. Nothing is forever. Nothing is permanent. Nobody is permanent. Nobody is promised. And I mean, you say, oh, for a lifetime, but we're humans. Our lifetime, in the reality of it all, our lifetime is this big, is this long. You know what I mean? So
in this realm,
yeah. So to have nobody, I don't know. I don't know. What did I say? Okay, friends. People, especially along this journey, I found out who my real friends were.
Word.
And that was one, you know, that hurt me more than anything, was to find out, like, when I'm up and everybody's there and everybody's calling and but when I go down, everybody's tiptoeing and not calling and not being there. Oh, we didn't want to bother you. We knew you were going through shit. But those are the same people when they're going through shit, and if you don't fucking call them, you don't care about it.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those people, in the span of this time, those people, I gave them, I have a 3-chance rule. I gave them 3 chances to act right. Well, anything that they ever gave me got regifted to Goodwill. Only because only because I know, I appreciate the gifts that they gave. Don't get it twisted. But I've changed. My energy's changed. Theirs has stayed the same. As long as their energy is in my space, I don't care how minute it is, it still can affect me moving forward. Because Absolutely. If I say somebody got me a statue or something, right? And I've got it on my fireplace. Well, every fucking time I walk past my fireplace, I'm looking at that motherfucker. And some of those times when I'm walking past the fireplace and look at that motherfucker, I'm thinking of how this bitch was not there when I needed her most. You know what I mean? Why would I want to bring that frustration in why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that to myself? I appreciated the gift when she gave it to me. I accepted it with love and everything she gave it to me. It's time to pass it on to someone else because it no longer belongs in my house.
I get it.
We're no longer friends. If we are no longer close like that, and I've done videos on it, and I've said, look, if we ain't talking anymore, and y'all gave me some shit, it's going to Goodwill, just so you know.
Hey, it's about cleansing your area. It's about, you know what I'm saying, setting your space, setting your boundaries, and
that's what
not allowing fuck shit in anywhere near you. If it became fuck shit, it wasn't fuck shit when you first got it, but now it is fuck shit. Therefore, it gotta go. You know what I mean?
I've lost a lot of people.
It's but you know, it's
but you don't really count it as a loss.
It's a mental
it's not. No, it's their loss. It's their loss. Right. But now it's just, I'm just done. I'm just done. One of my biggest things, like you said, was boundaries, because I love everybody. I genuinely love a lot of motherfuckers I don't like, but I love everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm a caregiver at heart. I'm a nurturer at heart. I don't take any bullshit, but my heart still kind of overrides the brain sometimes.
Word.
So yeah, so I had to learn boundaries, and that was hard for me because I don't necessarily like saying no to people in need, but when I realized that some of those people were actually energy vampires, I had to learn boundaries. I had to learn boundaries. Because some of the closest people to you, some of your friends, you think, oh, they're just all close, and then when you get finished talking to them, you're tired as fuck. It's like, what the fuck? Why am I so fucking tired? Because they didn't drain your goddamn energy.
Basically, I mean, the main thing that I like that you said is that you're doing, you're getting rid of people, and these people is obviously the people that are, are in the bad part of your area. Like you're cleaning up your area. For me, cleaning up my area it literally felt like just being on a fuck it zone, because on some real shit, 9 times out of 10, motherfucker will call themselves your friend, or you call them a friend, family, or whatever, and they judging you based on how you live. You know what I mean? They judging, what you do from what you don't do, how you spend from what you don't spend, and they come at you up with a lot of "if I were you" kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? And like, for example, I had a situation where I didn't even know. Like, real talk, when I tell you I ain't fucking know. Whether it was the weed clouds that made this shit not allow me to remember the shit, but either fucking way, I ain't know. So I get this email from Morgan Stanley, and it's like, yo, you need to get these tax records. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know why the fuck you even got my information. Come to find out, I had some stock with Morgan Stanley from a job that I had way back in 2014. Like 2014, yo. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I was like, all right, well, let's cash those in because I need that money. You know what I'm saying? Let's cash those in because I need that money. You know what I'm saying? And I happened to tell a friend about this shit, and the friend came at me with "if I were you, I would leave it in there and save it and get more money because, if I were you and if I were you." And my whole response was, yeah, hold on, player.
You ain't me.
Because it makes sense to you in your head because you are one person, you don't have no kids, you live by yourself, the job you have, it pays all your motherfucking bills, and you have a healthy savings account. All the things that me with my 3 kids don't got. I ain't got none of that. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a paycheck to paycheck kind of life. You know what I'm saying? My bills is bigger than yours. My responsibilities are bigger than yours. I take care of niggas. So if I say I need the money, just don't give me with the "if I was you." Yeah, if it was you in your situation, it would make sense. But me and mine, cash that. Give me that money, player. Give me that money, player. I said I need that money now, player. The fuck you mean? Yes, I'm backed up on shit. What's up? Pass that money, bro. Pass that money. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing is that you sitting on Most High judging. You sitting on Most High talking about "if I were you." No. If you were me living in my life, think about what the fuck
that doesn't even make sense. If I were you, if he really meant what he said, then he would have put himself in your place.
Exactly. And this was a she, by the way. But I'm just saying. It was like in her situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she lives a way different life than I do. No kids. You got your rent is not even 50% of my shit. Never mind the fact I take care of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I say I need that money, you should just say, yeah, go get that money, yo. Because if in your situation, I would get that money. But not with the "if I were you." If you were me, you already comfortable. You don't need the money right now to pay for nothing. But a motherfucker like me do. So a motherfucker like me gonna get that.
Maybe they
go get that fun.
Maybe she could have addressed it better. Yeah, maybe she was just sincerely trying to. I mean, sorry to assume, but I feel like, yes, you're absolutely right with your sentiment. I would have done the same, especially if I needed. It would have been a blessing from heaven, at the moment. And I think "if I were you" is just the wrong thing to say. But I see where she was getting at with the whole.
I definitely see that she was getting at, what I'm saying, that the future, you know what I'm saying, if they at this level now, they'll get bigger at another level. But at the end of the day,
you already understand that.
You also, while you're thinking about that, you got to actually remember that my situation different. Like, my financial situation is different than yours.
Absolutely.
My rent is nowhere near the same level of yours. So if I say I need that money just based on my rent, you should be like, oh yeah, you need to go get that. Real talk. Nah. You don't got no time to let that shit sit. Nah.
We love that for you. We love that was a nice surprise.
Word.
That was, that's going to be well taken care of. I feel like the whole letting go of is a sign of good mental health. For example, my mother is a hoarder. I also was developing hoarding tendencies, speaking about our whole like trying to clean up and trying to simplify and whatnot.
Word.
And I think that the universe kind of in some ways helped me and forced me to minimize my life. For example, just last July, before we moved here, me and the kids were in a shelter, because our lives had simplified that much. And I share it in another episode, why and kind of, where we're at now. And it's just such a blessing when I look back, because 7 months was not very long ago. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And so in that sort of thing, I've lost the car, I've lost everything, but it feels light, and what used to be like from a point of, oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost all this shit. It's like, well, I have the mobility to get up and go with the kids whenever possible, and that's all I give a shit about at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah. I love that we're talking about that, how much it means to us. I love that we're talking so openly, and thank you for being so vulnerable, Amethyst.
I don't see it as vulnerability. I just being honest.
Yeah. Seriously.
No, but the honesty is definitely needed. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? People are living fake fucking social media lives. They are people out in this world living fake social media lives, and the amount of people on social media talking about real things, real feelings, real fucking life is fucking small and minimized as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We're not part of the matrix that gets the big numbers on things like YouTube and Instagram and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that was another thing I had to deal with during this process, was because I really wasn't. I've only done the social media shit for like 10 years.
Right.
And it really wasn't, I started off with Farmville and Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started off there. And
then
then I kind of expanded, and I know I don't, where was I going? My ADHD is getting to me. Hold up. What was I talking about?
We're talking about just how you started on social media. You've been on it for 10 years.
Oh, yeah. And then like towards the middle of it, 5 years in, when I started my first channel, I was like, oh, yeah, excited. And, people would come over just because I was new and exciting. And then when I started talking, people kind of laughed. And I was like, well, what's the matter? And then I noticed, and then I would get depressed. I'd look at my numbers and I'd get depressed. Exactly. And I was like, I am trying to help people. Why don't they want to listen to me? Right. And then I would think, okay, well, maybe I need to be a different way. Maybe I need to be more soft and sweet. And I tried that shit. It is not who the fuck I am.
Hello.
Okay? I am tough love bitch number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. God bless you for it.
As we should be. Let's go. Rip that motherfucking Band-Aid off.
Yeah. So I decided to, and that's when I decided to, fuck it. I'm going to chronicle this journal. This journey. I'm going to chronicle this journey, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to throw the videos out there. Whoever fucking gets it, gets it. Whatever. And I tried not to look, like I'd do the video. I wouldn't look at the video. I wouldn't rewatch it. I try to wait 3 days and then look at the numbers. And then when I couldn't do that, I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. Why am I basing my worthiness and what the fuck I'm saying on some motherfucking strangers and them not, it just did not make sense to me. And so then I saw all these people, the people that I did follow, doing the most bizarre shit for numbers.
Word.
I mean, especially these fucking family channels, man. I've stopped watching all family channels. I'm done. Because for one, I don't understand how they can do their children like that. Underage children that don't know what the fuck is going on. And they're putting them out there like that. Anyway, that was something else.
No, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The doing the things,
yeah, so it
doing
was all
anything
this
for clout
pressure,
shit
and it was
is serious.
Yeah, and it was all this pressure. And then I see somebody that, somebody that I follow that don't really do shit on her channel. You know what I'm saying? And she got numbers. I'm like, so I had to go down deep. I had to go down deep and acquire the fuck it attitude.
The fuck it button.
So that's what I just said. Fuck it. And okay, this is how we're gonna be. We're gonna be totally authentic ourselves. Motherfucker don't like it. Okay. If it takes me 15, 20, if I'm 80, by the time I get 500 subscribers, okay, then all right. But at least they'll be true. And that's when I started going wild on Twitter and Instagram. Like, fuck.
I love it.
And I had to be myself because I was not, I had spent so many years first masking my ADHD, masking my SI, masking all this other shit. I've been masking for so fucking long. I mean, come on, I'll be 61. That's a long motherfucking time to be masking shit.
And you don't even look nowhere near 61, honey.
Well, thank you. And that's why I finally said, fuck it, I'm done. I've only got, like I did on a video the other day, I've only got, realistically, as a human, and I do take care of myself, but I've got probably 20 good physical years left where that I'm not with a cane or a walker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I got shit I got to do because I got to make up for fucking up. I mean, I didn't fuck up, but for not being healed, I have to make up for all those unhealed years.
Word.
So yeah, I'm going to be myself. And yeah, a lot of people, like I said, I lost a lot of female friends because now I'm that bitch. And I'm not saying that bitch. Now they consider me a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't make sense. And that hurt me too. It's like, wait a minute. You guys, before when I was down and out and down, you were rooting for me to grow. And now that I've grown, you got a problem with it?
They got a problem with how you putting it out. Because at the end of the day, we get that too. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten that too. Really? That, you know what I mean? That even Ruby has talked about, you know what I'm saying, her own mama hit her up like, what is this what you doing on this show and what's going on? I've gotten, you know what I'm saying, where people just, decided to pick out like a good 10 minutes where I mentioned my father or something like that. Pick out that 10 minutes and decide to talk to me about it. Like, you said this about your father on your show, and it's like, oh,
with no context
to the whole fucking show. No, I'm just saying, why you jumped on that 10 minutes in the half of the show? You must have watched the whole show, right? Because I don't understand the fuck you talking to me about. Like, again, you know what I mean? That's what happened.
That's what a matter of fact, and I've done a couple of videos on this too, because this totally fucking blows me away. I've got fucking haters.
It's because people are watching.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
But
you're spreading positivity.
But
of course you do.
Okay, but I am one of those that I don't want to say, okay, keep it real. I envied other people for years. I envied other people's like, well, why can't I be like that? And because of the ADHD and not being able to retain things as long, I can remember shit, but I can't retain them that long.
Right.
My learning was off. So people always seemed smarter than me. They always, like in school, they always got things quicker than I did because of, my shit. And so, yeah, so I'm telling you, it's like, when I have women in my DM telling me, act your age.
Act my age.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Like, what does that even mean?
A dick. Send.
Act my age.
You should be sucking dick right now. Send.
act my age?
Why are you in my DM when you should be sucking dick? Send. But find something to suck on right
But
now.
I don't
Because
understand.
my
I don't
fingers are
understand
petty. My
I don't
fingers are
understand. I
quite
try not to
petty.
be petty. I don't want to be petty.
No,
'cause I
my
can be
fingers
bad.
are petty. My fingers love the petty because I'm going to keep hitting that send button until you hit block or I hit block. Because I'm going to send you at least 3 to 6 messages that's going to hurt your heart. And then I'm going to hit that block button. Ahem.
Yeah, but
You
see,
know what?
I just, it's just new for me. So, I mean, I'm used to seeing people hate on other people. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't that to be hating on. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm not saying that
absolutely.
I'm not all that, because I am all that in my universe. Okay.
Of course you are.
Of course.
But
Of course you are.
but the thing, like I said, the thing that gets to me is these, you were with me, you know, pumping me up and, oh girl, you got this, and now, girl, that I got it, you don't like it.
That's
It's
just
not-
madness.
That's
not
something
their
that
cup of tea.
I'm trying to learn how to
Not care.
I don't take it personally. I don't take it personally anymore. I've gone
Word.
past that. I don't take it personally. But at the same time, what I do is I jump in and I was like, so you need to do some shadow work, maybe. That's my comeback. You need to do shadow work. If you're looking at, because I had to do it for my envy or jealousy of people.
Word.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you saw, but we did a Goddess Essence and I did the Goddess Chronicles, and we had I can't think of her name. She's a sex person. We had her on. I can't think of her name right now. But okay. I used to follow her. And for the longest time, I was jealous of her. I am not gonna sit up and lie. And so when Essence told, because I had to do the promo for it, right?
Right.
And when Essence gave me the guest, I'm like, Parrish. What's her first name is Parrish. But anyway, I saw the name. I'm like, oh shit, because she and I had kind of bumped heads 7, 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It's like, fuck, man. Damn, I hated on this woman so bad. I was like, fuck. I was like, okay, Karma. Okay, I got you. I feel you. I knew the universe was fucking with me, seeing if I had learned anything through this journey. So when she came up and Essence brought her on screen and stuff, and I stopped the broadcast. I said, look, before we go any further, I told Paris, I said, I've got to get this off my chest. It's like, sister, I've been following you for 10 years. I said, I'm going to tell you, I was hating on you for 7 of them. Okay. Until I realized that you're just a version of me. And I realized you're just no different than me. I'm no different than you. The only thing is that you went a different route. You did something different. And then I thought about it and I told her and I said, and also I thought about, okay, but how did you get there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody sees everybody up there and they see them with these big numbers, but you don't know what the motherfuckers were doing behind closed doors and behind that screen to get there.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? So then that's what, and then, yeah. So I'm not, so anyway, I told her I was hating on her and she cried. She's like, oh my God, that's so cute. No, that's not cute. That's just real. Because she recognized me and she went off and she did a meditation. And she said, when she came back on, she said, yeah, Spirit told me, she said, when I saw you, I was a little hesitant. So I asked Spirit if you were safe.
Okay. And that came out to be a good conversation that obviously needed to happen.
Yeah. But it felt, one of the things, it felt good for me to get that out.
Yeah.
And that's because it was honest, you know, and it showed, and I wanted to show the audience because I know Parrish Blair, that's her name. I knew Parrish wasn't going to act ignorant. You know what I mean? I knew she wasn't going. I know what kind of person she was. So I did it for myself, but I also did it to show that, look, I hated on this woman for years. Okay. I told her to her face. Okay. Not
Right.
but I told her to her face that I hated on her, why I hated on her. And
Right.
then I don't
Right.
hate on her no more.
Right.
You know, sorry, not sorry.
And that's grown woman things.
And
That
that's
is
grown, and we
grown
went on.
woman
We
things
both had a
right
good
there.
cry. We both had. She had a good cry. I kind of smoked a joint, and you know, we went on with the interview. But you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that was one of the reasons I did it, because again, being on and when I do my shit, like I'll watch you guys. There are a couple people that I watch, and then I'm off of this motherfucker because I get too fucking pissed off by stupid shit. Stupid people, yeah, and especially for the love of the almighty dollar.
Because it's not, at the end of the day, money isn't real. And so you're placing it really isn't. It's a simple statement to make, but if you understand what I'm saying, you'll understand that it's not. And but I love what you said. I was trying to the hating aspect. I think that's kind of derived from just insecurity, maybe.
Yeah.
And so now that you're not insecure anymore, you're you're able to embrace her. And I just love this honest camaraderie that we've developed here. Not even having met you, it's not even necessary. I have love for you, and I feel like because I don't want anything from you other than for you to shine. The same thing for my Queen Kai. Like, there's nothing to take from you. And by the way, thank you for buying a shirt. That's the love.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for buying that shirt.
Well, yeah, but when I get some more fun, as a matter of fact, I was going to text y'all on that. I'm going to get the coffee cup because, you know, I do my, I'm trying to rep different brands, different, you know, like D. You know, I'm always representing D. Blow One. So, yeah, so I'm trying to rep when I do my smoke sessions and everybody. I'm trying to get like sets, like a t-shirt and coffee cup set. So that
we appreciate it. Since we've had you on the show, we actually owe you something. So I'll make sure that happens. Just wait until I get my little direct deposit. No, we have to. It's part of it. I'm just late. I'm back ordered.
Oh, well, no worries. Whatever.
But no, really, that's immense.
I'm about to say, what the hell is you doing? Player. I'm gonna stop that whole conversation. She said she wanted to buy a motherfucking cup, and you wanna buy the cup, man. Buy the motherfucking cup, man.
I'm still gonna buy the cup. I don't care what she's. I mean, I do care what she said.
Yeah, wrong with you. That's why. See, there's times when I gotta come in and stop. You know, the Ruby and her function. You know what I'm saying? I let it rock, but then there's times I gotta come in and be like, hey, yo.
I was still gonna
let her buy a cup, man. The fuck you mean? Encourage other motherfuckers to buy
we'll
cups
just have
too,
to think of something else then.
I'm still gonna buy the cup, but chill out, fool. It's okay.
So everybody else buy the cup.
We love you so much.
Everybody buy a cup. Everybody watching, buy a motherfucking
goddamn cup right now.
Fuck wrong with you?
Look,
she be tripping and shit.
Right here.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Amethyst, I have a question for you. Everybody has that dish, right? That one dish that you make, right? I don't know. What would be the one dish, food wise, either savory or sweet, that would not only describe who you are, but represent you?
Wait, food? Word? Oh, food? I don't know.
That dish, like I love making like herb chicken, for example, you know. So herb chicken with some potatoes.
Are you saying something that I cook that describes me?
Or like a food dish, either savory or sweet, that would describe who Amethyst is as a person. You don't have to know how to make it.
Hold on, honey. What would be a savory or sweet food dish that would describe me?
I don't fucking know. Shit, stop.
What?
Stop playing. I
He's
don't
gonna say,
know.
If
That's
she
a
says
hard one for
sweet
me.
or
I'm gonna tell you right
spicy,
now.
I'm waiting.
She waiting for that shit to float from the sky into her head.
What, honey? Throw something out there. What do I remind you of? What food do I remind you of?
Word, what it? No. Oh shit. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. I'm about to ask. Never mind. Never mind.
God, fucking, he's slow. What? Okay, he's got to think about it. Never mind.
See, that's a hard question up in the
it would be something either Mexican or Italian.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it would either
Spicy.
be.
Okay, I feel it. Spicy.
Lasagna, because there's so many layers to me.
Oh yeah.
Or again, probably I love, what is that, taco casserole? I can't eat it, but so many layers.
Taco casserole.
Yeah, there you go.
I love me a good casserole. It's warming, it's fulfilling, savory,
everything in it.
delicious.
I don't think I ever ate one of those.
That's right.
No, I don't think I ever had one of those.
Yeah, because I've got various layers to me. So yeah, I'd go with lasagna, but it's got to be spicy lasagna.
I like that.
I have to have spicy Italian sausage in it. There you go.
Okay.
And jalapenos.
She says she liked that spicy Italian sauce.
You couldn't tell me what I was as a food. Don't be trying to talk now and add to my shit. Answer that question. Now you want to add a la carte items to my shit.
A la carte. A la carte. A la carte.
Oh my God, that's so funny. What would yours be, Kai?
Shit, I'm trying to think right now because I'm like, yo, I dead ass like lasagna, but on some real shit, like there's certain times, like certain levels of chicken, like there's a spot up the block from me. They got some fried chicken. That shit is always banging, like all the way. I don't know what the fuck they put on that chicken, but it's damn near crack. It's damn near crack. And let me see. And shit. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with her lasagna. I mean, shit, I absolutely am a layered fucker. There's a lot of things going on in this whole section right here. In this whole section. So yeah. Definitely.
Oh my gosh. You're so funny.
I like the layers. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So you're with the chicken, you're more like it's your consistency, the savoriness. The power behind those bold flavors.
Definitely.
That would be
go wipe the corner of your mouth. Go wipe the corner of your mouth.
all of that. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because and they open on Sundays. So I'm just saying, but I already cooked. It wouldn't be right. But I'm just saying though. And then it's 35 degrees. See, the weather in New York City bipolar like a motherfucker. Because just the other day it was 66 and now it's 35. And you know what I'm saying? They finna go back to 66 by tomorrow and shit. You know what I mean? They trying to get people killed in the streets. They really trying to fucking people have that just die from, you know, figuring out which coat to wear. You know what I'm saying? This shit is corny. So nah, I ain't finna go outside to go get no chicken. I'm not gonna do it. I said I'm not gonna do it. No, I really won't. No.
Another question for you, Amethyst, because I know Kai don't want to answer this one. If you could pick somebody, either male or female, to have a threesome with you and your husband, who would it be?
Rihanna.
See, here she go.
Ooh!
Go on now.
Rihanna.
Turn it up.
Rihanna? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that?
A heartbeat.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky for plugging that up. Not one, but 2 times, brother.
Man, ASAP got the whole streets mad. ASAP got the streets mad as a motherfucker. Like, oh hell no, you're just gonna keep making her having babies, not putting out no album.
Content.
What kind of fuck shit is you on, motherfucker?
She looks so satisfied. It's so sexy to see her glowing like that.
Yeah.
And she's the only thing I care about. Like I watched of the Super Bowl, to be honest with
Word.
you.
Me
I
too.
think that's the majority for most
Oh,
people, especially if you're
I
not
didn't see
really
it.
into. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Wow,
see it.
interesting. Okay.
No, I
Yeah, no, well,
definitely
because
watched the
if I
show.
can't, if I can't have them. So, why torture myself that way? See, we're trying to better ourselves,
I
okay?
feel it. I feel
And
it.
attachment is the root of sorrow, and I'm trying to teach that. So, if
I'm
I get
sorry to keep
attached to
bringing the
stuff,
root of sorrow in.
huh?
I feel like I'm bringing the root of sorrow in, so I'm apologizing for that.
Oh, that's okay. Like I said, I didn't watch. I was tempted, but I didn't. But I'm glad she's pregnant again.
No, I mean
I'm
it's
so
a good
happy about
show.
that.
It was a good show.
I'm so happy
She did
about
her
that.
It was
thing, man.
definitely a great
You know
show.
what? I
And the
think she
fact
was
is,
meant to be a
like I
mother.
said, there's people mad as fuck. And it's like, to me, my thing is this, yo, it's the way she making money on makeup and lingerie. She don't need to go sing what? Do what show? Tour where? No. I'm gonna be sitting in my house and I'm gonna wait for the direct deposit cling cling on my phone. The cling cling of the direct deposit is all I'm gonna be singing to. I'm gonna be
Okay, I
singing
have
to
a
my
question.
children. My
I have a-
children.
I have a
Okay, my
question.
children.
Okay.
And this is no hate because I don't hate on anybody anymore.
Mm.
Is it true that people are selling valuable items to get Beyonce tickets?
Oh shit, I don't fucking know. I don't love that bitch like that. I'm not paying. Fuck nah. First of all, I'm not trying to make a rich person richer. So while I'm still, signified as poor. What the no girl.
I never heard
No
of it.
girl. I'll wait for somebody to drop a video on YouTube.
There's
I'll
a couple
wait for somebody to drop a video on YouTube because best believe whoever paid for them tickets is going to have some level of camera and going to drop a video on YouTube. I'm good, thank you. Go on with that, bitch. Go
I
on with
heard
that.
people selling cars and
Dang.
Cars. Why?
Just
to
to
see
get some
Beyonce?
ticket.
why would and anyway, look, the only time I'm doing some shit like that, I wouldn't even do no shit like because I don't
I
even
wouldn't
like
even
her
do
like
no
that.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like to me,
but it brings up and I think this is where it kind of made me think about that whole her and the whole Illuminati thing.
Hey.
I don't get off into that, but it made me stop and think because I've been seeing matter of fact, there was a realtor. It was on TikTok. There was a realtor that said, you want to sell your house to get tickets to the Beyonce concert? I'm like, motherfucker, are you serious?
Sell your house?
Yeah. He had a thing. You know how realtors have shit on benches and buildings?
Right.
This is what need money for the Beyonce concert. I will sell your house. That's what he's okay. And I've heard, and I've been on TikTok. People are doing shit to go to this concert on this tour or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so who the fuck does this?
Not crazy motherfuckers.
Okay, but and then you think about it, the majority of, I mean, shit, there's only probably maybe 600 rich people in the United States. The rest of us are fucking poor as fuck. Okay, so you're getting this money. What are you doing to make these? It can't be just your motherfucking singing, okay? Because I can watch your ass on, like you said, on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a good stereo, it's like you right there anyway.
That's insane. I don't think I'd be that interested.
And at the end of the day, it's just a concert.
And it made me wonder: are people is the generation just that
out of touch,
or is there something fucking really going on that you know what I mean? Because
no, I get it. What you're saying is basically, is there something, that is she programming people to do some insane shit to come buy her tickets? I mean, either fucking way, whatever it is, it ain't working on me. The fuck you mean? It ain't working on normal thinking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
But it just seems like to me, and this is again why I have no reason leaving this place. Is because to me, well, I'm gonna say consciously knowing, so in my 55 years of consciously knowing what the fuck is going on around me, people are getting stupid.
I feel it.
People are, brain cells are dying left and right, and they're not even old enough for brain cells to be dying left and right.
Word.
I think that's the
it's
point.
like people have no common sense. What happened to, so if the kids were in their 20s, what it would be, their parents would be from the 80s?
Maybe.
Something like that. I don't understand. I don't, something happened. Something happened. Even my own grandkids, I haven't talked to my grandkids. I still haven't talked to my grandkids. My grandkids still haven't reached out to me.
Damn.
Are they living in the same state?
No, they're in Indiana. They're still in Indiana.
Oh, okay. And is there okay. Like how do you deal with that, or do you just let God do his
well, you
thing?
know what? Actually, I did a Facebook post the other day, and I'm gonna read it because I again, in the healing thing, that was one of the things that hurt me as well, is because my kids are gone, and what I have left of them is not even communicating with me. So I don't even have pieces of them, so
right.
I got over it though, because I had to remember that all of them are adult. They're from 17 to 24. Okay. So they know better.
Right.
It just is what it is. They're adults as far as I'm concerned.
I feel it.
They wanted to be grown when, they want to be grown. Okay, you're going to be grown. And I'm going to teach you you want to be a grown person? I'm going to treat you like a grown person.
Exactly.
So, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that. So this is what I wrote to them, because I just had to get it off my chest and get it out of the way.
I feel it.
Hold on, where is it? Oh, here we go. Because it was my youngest daughter's birthday the other day.
Okay.
And so I said, today would have been my youngest goddess's 41st arrival anniversary. I'm going to get this out of my system. To my grandchildren that seem to forget that I gave birth to and raised their now earthly removed mother. I don't for the life of me understand your dislike of me. I did nothing but love you. And when I wasn't able to financially assist you, you dogged me like an unwanted stepchild. I will always love all of you, but remember, just like your mother, I don't and will not accept unnecessary bullshit. Hopefully, when y'all mature more, you'll understand where I'm coming from and will make the decision to connect. Until then, it is what it is, and I will continue to grow whatever it is.
I feel it. That's bottom line. That's real clear. That's crystal clear. Like
crystal
like you got to be fooled to not understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also not malicious in any way. It's still said with love.
Yeah. Because I do love them, but I don't like them. I'm not gonna lie. I love them, but I don't like them. I don't like what they've become. I don't like it. And their mother would not like it either. And that's the other thing that fucking hurts me, is that my daughter worked 3 fucking jobs. Before she died, she was already dying of thyroid cancer.
Damn.
And she was still working 3. So I got lots of words for them kids, and I still love them. But I'm not.
Sometimes people just can't handle the truth at the moment.
But I'm not going to. I can't. I cannot. With my kids being gone, I can't. my life can't stop. My life has to keep going on. And I can't stop because they're not here. As much as I'd like to, because what the fuck, but I got to keep going. And to me, they're the lucky ones. They just like because I'll be talking to them. I just be walking around the house talking to them like, you motherfuckers, see, I was the one. I want to go. Why y'all got to go and I didn't get to go? Why they get? What I'm saying?
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
I know.
Everything happens for a reason.
But you know what? I just want to say shout out to my friend Jason. He reminded me of a story. Long story short, before his like ascension, before Buddha's ascension, he had a relationship with his son that he had to let go of because his son didn't the story goes something like his son didn't have that respect and love that he wished that he had, I guess.
Right.
And so it was before his ascension to being the higher being that he is, where he had to learn that. And sometimes it's like the hardest pill to swallow.
Word.
Just like we say many times on this podcast, you can be the most incredible parent, the most amazing, open-minded human being, but your children have their choice to be whoever they want to be. And it doesn't, it shouldn't have a reflection.
About in your podcast earlier.
Pardon?
That's what you guys were talking about in your podcast earlier.
Word.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
But no, thank you for sharing that. These are things that we don't talk about enough. And they're things that hurt, and they're things that we do have to let go of because we owe it to ourselves. Self-love has a huge part to play in that. I'm so glad that you love yourself, Amethyst. It really shows.
Well, you were talking about ascension. That was that happened 3 weeks ago, and that was scary, kind of, because it physically, I could feel. If I were Christian, it would be comparable to getting the Holy Ghost. I could feel my soul in my solar plex. I could feel it. I could feel the energy coming. And it was really sad because the experience was just, it's just been a really beautiful one. And I couldn't tell my therapist. That's the fucked up thing.
You chose not to?
Huh?
You chose not to tell your therapist?
I've been in the mental health field for a while.
Okay.
So I kind of know what you can say and what you cannot say before they start jotting shit down.
Right.
And prescribing stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, well, I wouldn't take it anyway, so that don't matter. But yeah, I and that would be so. I just can't see her getting it. I just can't see her getting it. I can't see her getting, me talking to something and hearing voice telling me and hearing, she would have, nah. I've been doing this.
We know a good therapist.
Huh?
We know a good therapist that you can talk to. I don't know what insurance you have, but she happens to be based out of is it the DMV or Philly, Queen?
She's out of Baltimore, Maryland. And remember, Amethyst lives in Portland with y'all. Where you at? So
right, but they can do online sessions.
So you're talking about online sessions type shit.
Oh yeah, right. but I'm good now. I don't need to. When I realized that I would not do that, when I realized I wasn't going to be able to tell her, I just talked to myself. I mean, I'm my own best fucking friend now, so I just talk to her.
That's what it is.
But you know what?
Real talk.
So
that's therapy. That's therapy too, yo.
It took a lot of shit out of my body. It's like I've got this different body now. Like I can't drink alcohol anymore. I tried to have a drink the other day, and I just drank last week. Okay, I tried to drink the other day. My body said, "Fuck you, bitch. It ain't happening no more." As long as they don't take my weed, I'm good.
Oh no.
They're like, no,
that's that. I weed green. So yeah, but yeah, there's been so many changes.
Necessary.
There's been so many there's I can't I it's just been great. It's just been fucking great. It's been great. My body's different. I think differently. I'm actually they had put me on some ADHD medication and it fucked up my stomach, so I stopped. So I found ways to maneuver it now.
Right.
Great.
So, and I don't always, one of the things, and I tried, and I know it's not for everybody because everybody's got different stages of it,
Right.
but I try to like schedule shit now, and I try to, stick to it and try to do shit and try to stay.
I see that.
I know. I've been consistent.
Consistently posting. Yes. Kudos to you for that.
Word.
I know, I'm so excited about that. And I've been doing editing too. I've been doing video
I was
editing.
gonna say your editing is beautiful, and you need to stop telling people that you're not computer savvy because you are. That's had to change.
Okay.
No, really.
No,
You
girl,
can, I don't even know how to edit. I know.
That's really sweet. That's so sweet, Ruby. That's so sweet. But I'm gonna tell you how I do shit. Okay, this is how I've always done shit. Okay, I push buttons till I get it right, and then I gotta turn around and remember what fucking buttons I pushed, and I spend half the day trying to remember what the fuck I pushed.
Our brains are wired differently, and you're still a genius. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. It's but your editing now, it's on point. So get it. That's what's up.
Exactly.
But
And
yeah,
the
but
fact
it's
is
been really
that's an
good.
improvement that obviously everybody else is seeing too.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, and that's why I'm so passionate about getting this message out, because it's like, I went from, crack hoe, to healed hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay.
I have been there too. I've been really down and out. I'm very open about my drug abuse, since little period of time.
Yeah.
But we've healed from that. And
Indeed.
I think we should celebrate ourselves more.
Oh,
even
I
like
do.
The littlest things.
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna take the wig off now, but you saw the mohawk. I've been rocking the hawk.
Yeah,
you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
You could rock any hairstyle. You're absolutely
but the hawk,
stunning.
but the hawk is the for me, because I've been doing it since high school. But for me, especially when I felt completely healed,
Word.
it was like, okay, now you can wear this and mean it. Before I was wearing it and I thought I kind of felt it, but no, now when I rock it, that bitch is like 13 inches high and she's good. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Fucking love it.
Absolutely. Shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is every time. First of all, the first time was the best. This time is better. Shoot, we going shit. If you got something else going on, you gonna definitely come through and talk about it. Because after all, we definitely gonna tag your channel in here, let people know how to find you. You know what I mean?
I've also been, I'm trying to help men.
Awesome.
Yes, I see that on your Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't have with black men. It's all men, but mainly black men, because black men, and again, this is the way I am finding to heal myself. If I help to heal them, I heal myself.
Beautiful. I love that, Queen.
Yeah. So so I've been trying to do that, because I've been with the goddesses for 10 years. They either don't listen to me, hate on me, or whatever. I'm done. So
see, that's the thing. You gotta not pay attention to who ain't listening. Like fuck it. That's one of the things we say on this channel. Like, listen, if you're not here to fucking ad, then get the fuck out. Like, I'll help you. Block. How about that? Block. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me help you out the door. Like, this, you know what I mean? Exit stage left, motherfucker. We ain't got time for you. Like, you know what I mean? So no,
it's invaluable. And
don't pay attention to the hate. You know what I'm saying? Just block it or keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Well, because I think the thing is that we as women, and I again just watching women, we have a tendency to play victim when we're not really the victim, we just don't want to deal with whatever we have to deal with inside, and we just want to put it on somebody else. So I figure if I teach men how to better read women and how to ask the questions to women,
you're serving everyone.
Yes. And
absolutely.
the things that they are not doing correctly, you know what I'm saying? Like just the other day, on our podcast, Essence was talking about, I guess this generation now, when they go on dates, the guys don't come up to the door and ring the doorbell and get the girl, you know, pick up the girl. They call in the car and they go to the car. When they're there, they go to the car. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's no talking on the phone anymore. I used to miss talking on the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get them to understand that, get them in better health, make them view us in a more sensual than sexualized. And the tits is because these girls gone through 2 bouts of breast cancer. They're getting their show.
Okay, I feel it.
That's right.
As they should.
But I do it as well, is because when they do come in my DMs with those rude ass comments, I school them. You know, would you, if this was your mom, if this was your sister, is this what you would say? Would you want another man saying this to them?
Good for you. You're really,
if this was your wife,
really
you know what I'm
giving them
saying? And you know, most of the motherfuckers are married anyway, got girlfriends, they ain't got no business being in my DMs in the first place.
That's not going to stop anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know, but still, and I figure if we learn to explain things to them, because men are very simple. They're very simple. We are the complicated ones. We complicate shit. Okay. And if we realize that, man, all you got to do is fuck them and feed them. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you got to do. And let them play with their friends. Let them play with their friends.
Let them play with their friends.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. And they're very simple. We make it complicated for them. And then they get confused and start doing stupid shit because their mind does it, because we think their mind works like this. And scientifically, it's a scientific fact. We don't have the same brain structure.
Word.
And that's okay.
We don't have the same brain structure. Just had to tell it, and no, I'm not hating, don't say nothing, but I had to tell a trans woman the other day, was in my DMs.
Do tell.
In my DMs. I was like, okay, you in my DMs saying you want to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wait up. How you gonna in one post talk about how you just got your tits in your ass and you're really happy and you're showing off this new little outfit and shit, okay? But you in my DMs talking about you want to fuck me.
Oh no.
I mean, maybe she a lesbian.
Yeah, then I was like,
that's what she practicing. Let me find out she practicing.
Oh no, then he says, no, it would be like a lesbian thing.
Right. And you looking at her like, stop. Just stop. And that's what I
was like, okay, you do realize that I understand you want to be a woman. I understand you feel like that you are a woman. I said, but do you realize that if somebody shot both of us right now, somebody just came and shot us in the head right now, the coroner could open up our brains and tell if we were burnt up, they could tell which one's a male and which one's a female by the brain.
Oh,
so that means that you got tits and ass, but you're still thinking like a goddamn man because you're in my goddamn.
Okay. Exactly. Oh shit. Oh, that's
I've
funny.
been on the reading rainbow this week. Okay, I've been reading some folks.
Oh my God.
Well, just to be the devil's advocate, hilarious. I know that there is a distinguishment between sexual preference, sexual identity, and sexual, it's just gender identity and, is different. And I was just learning a little bit more about that, like what makes, like we're all start off as women, for example, and then something changes over time, right?
Word.
That 23rd chromosome type of thing or whatever goes on. So it's like okay, real quick, my son is 3 years old, and he is like a terror. Like he's the most manliest, he does the manliest, brawliest things. He talks about having a girlfriend, but he also likes to wear his sister's dresses. You know what I'm saying? And so it freaked me out at first, because in my conditioning, I was like, oh shit, you know, we're like, what do I do? And I'm trying to be progressive and understanding and not be ignorant, but at the same time, it's like, this is not ideal, you know? And how does one really approach this in like the most delicate way? So I was like, okay, Rue, let's not sexualize it, but let's, you know, and as long as he understands, like, I'm not going to put the damn thing on him. But shit, if he happens to put it on himself,
not.
I ain't gonna beat his ass for it either, because that's not right either, you know. So it's just weird, like, you know, being raised. I'm a millennial, you know, being raised with these norms, and I'm also an immigrant, come from immigrant parents, and I'm also an ex-Mormon. So it's like I have all these things to unpack.
Oh my God!
It's just,
And obviously this little boy think he boss, because I mean, what? Man, it does manly shit. Fuck you mean? You 3. Spell manly, motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
No, you can't do that. Shut up.
Girlfriend.
Sit in the corner.
Like he portrays, like, you know, he's very, he likes, you know what I'm saying? He's rough. He likes to wrestle. So I'm just saying he's not necessarily like feminine.
Okay, but when does a 3-year-old know? What does a 3-year-old know about a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, that too.
That's what I mean.
That too. Like what? Girlfriend? No, fucker. No,
girl. There's a lot. There's a lot.
You in the wrong tax bracket for having a girlfriend. I said you in the wrong tax bracket.
At 3?
You at the wrong tax bracket. You at 0.0.0.0. You at the wrong tax bracket talking about you got a girlfriend.
I agree with Auntie
you trying to get a girlfriend.
But to be real with you, before we moved out here, we had a dynamic where we had a blended family, kids ranging in ages from 2. He was 2 at the time to 18. So the 4 oldest kids. So I had a household of 6 kids at one point. 4 of which were my regular babysitters. Let's just say that. So we're, you know, we did the whole thing, help your kids. I mean, help raise your brother and sister while mom go to work type of thing. So there's a lot of influence. I'm just going to put it out there. And I learned the hard way that I wasn't paying enough attention to my kids. And then I was put in a position where I almost lost them, and I had to dial it back. Like, oh shit, you better. And then I'm now in a position, thankfully, where my whole world is just centered around not just 2, but 3 of them now. So it's just, you know, that whole thing, you know, and I don't know. That dress thing freaked me out a little bit, to be real with you.
Definitely, because I'm sitting here looking at you crazy.
Yeah, well, like I told my sister, it's like,
nah, you can't wear that. I said you can't wear that. That's not yours. Because I said it's not yours. The fuck you mean? You going? Why are you arguing with me? Go sit down. Go look at the wall.
Right. No, totally. But then I watched this documentary of these kids like saying how they just they got beat for like trying to wear like their sister's clothes, or they felt different. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just part of me being progressive as well. You know what I mean? Like, hey, maybe there's more to this, and I don't want to do more damage by making him feel, you know, when it's like maybe next year, you never know, kids, you know, they change their minds, and maybe he's just going to be back to the dinosaurs and the trucks, you know, and I'm just created this whole drama for nothing, you know.
One thing that I want to say to both of you, while I remember it, both of you being mothers, please remember to take time for yourself.
Absolutely.
If you need to tell your kids or whatever, whoever you know, look, mom needs a couple hours out of the week. I just because there's not so much now, but like women in my generation, well, what I figured, what I looked at, okay, is I went from daughter to girlfriend to wife to mother.
Right.
And I would have been grandmother and no time for me. You see what I'm saying? So I was everything else, and that's why when I retired, it was so hard for me to figure out what the fuck I was, because I had been all these things to all these people for so many years. I didn't know, well, who the fuck am I?
Word.
You know, who really, and that's why, again, the healing helped, because it helped to find out who I was. Word. But so I just don't want, my whole goal is I don't want to have anybody having their last moments on this planet with any regrets.
Word. And see, that's
like I said before, I used to be a death doula, and that used to be the most horrible thing for me, besides the family, was seeing somebody take their last breaths and having regrets on the way out.
See, that's one of the things that we do. At least that's one of the reasons why I do, you know, this podcast, my channel, you know what I mean, whatever I do with Fuego, you know what I mean. That's why that's what I feel is the reason my art exists. It's something to leave when I, you know, ain't here no more, you know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, just like you said before, we watch the numbers regularly. I watch the numbers regularly, especially when I you know what I'm saying, I'm advertising the channel and advertising what we doing. I help most certainly keep a real good attention to the numbers. So when the numbers is going up a little bit or not going up at all, you know what I mean? Yeah, just like you, I just try to not take it personally, keep on going, because at the end of the day, all of this stuff gonna live on. All, you know what I mean? Unless fucking YouTube shuts the fuck down and never comes back up. You know what I mean? It would, which I know that would never fucking happen the way YouTube is big. YouTube getting bigger and bigger by the fucking day. So, you know what I mean? All of this stuff that we're doing, it leaves a mark. So, you know,
but you know, too, what you said a good thing too.
This shit is here. You know what I mean?
You said a good thing too. One of the other reasons that I'm documenting this journey is because my grandchildren aren't talking to me.
Word.
So you know what I'm saying? So I figure even if they don't, you know, they ain't ready to step out, at least they can go sneak and go, because I don't know if they watch.
I mean, you can, let's be real. You don't gotta log into YouTube to watch a YouTube video.
So and also
out of here, you don't gotta log in at all. They got matter of fact, they got a whole incognito part of that shit. Yeah, you could dead ass watch shit incognito.
They can come see me that way, or you know, when I'm gone, there's your grandma.
Word.
And that's what you missing. That's what you missed. And my because I got 3 great grandkids.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah. So this journey has been just fucking awesome. It's like I said, the people that have dropped off, I've just look, what do I say? I say a prayer for them. I give them a woosah.
Yeah. And it's also seasons, you know, seasons come just like the seasons, you know, and sometimes people have to be reintroduced and re-enter at a later time or whatever. It's all good. I just want you to know that you're such an inspiration, you know. And
thank you, because I don't think so.
No, real talk, you are an inspiration, and that's the thing. It's like you just when you think you're not inspiring people, you literally are. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? We don't be thinking that we inspiring people, but we get hit up in DMs and shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, word, we encouraged you. That's what's up.
Okay, because I just be running my mouth. I just be having a cup of coffee with my oil and a joint, and just whatever comes out floats.
It's the authenticity, it's the genuineness in you, it's your passion and your love, your deep love to just share, and just knowing that, hey, I'm not asking for anything, but I'm giving, I'm giving, I'm giving, and you are
Word.
providing a service. And so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
welcome.
being here this
Thank
evening.
you for being here. Definitely. Thank you for spending this time. And of course, like I said, when you got new shit coming out, anything new, anything that you want to come back on, just holler at us. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
This has
Anytime.
obviously been a great show.
Oh, well,
We damn sure
I'm
gonna end it
you know,
off
I'm
in a good
doing my
light.
art talking toke. I'm starting that back up.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, we
Remember
want to
the art
be on
talking
it.
toke?
Hell yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah,
yeah,
just invite us.
Yeah, I'm coming back up on. I'm doing it March. What is it? The first Saturday? No, first Sunday in March, because I do the Goddess Chronicles on Saturday morning.
Okay.
And so I figure I'll do the art talk and toke on Sunday morning, kind of make it a kind of a jazz art kind of talk,
Hey.
You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah, we can be in the
do
building
it.
for that, definitely. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
have the West
Especially
Coast,
now
West
that
Coast,
Miss Ruby got a
West Coast,
babysitter.
Western vibe.
Yes, and you know what? We are also poets, and so we have,
Are
we
you?
want to share some poetry or something. Yes, Kai and I wrote a little
Okay,
poetry
see,
for
here
this
she go
book.
P Diddy. This is
P.
where she
Diddy.
start the
Wait,
fucking
what's
P
P.
Diddy.
Diddy?
She start the P Diddy
Trying to
Harlem shake.
orchestrate
Like
the
what
whole
the
music,
no,
the whole
tell her about what
production. You know what I'm
you do.
saying?
Tell her about what you do. Don't still
Not the dark
don't
side of P. Diddy,
include
the
my
lighter
black
side.
ass. The fuck? The fuck? She be P. Diddy and then she like,
No,
yeah,
but
we
we
about
could
to
do
put out
some
this
if
single.
you
The
know
fuck
you
you
was
mean?
talking
No, you
jazz.
rap. I
could
don't.
do a little rap, you know what I'm saying? But jazz it up a little
Hear
bit.
her P. Diddy and hear her
Okay,
P. Diddy. See, she got the deals already.
Well,
She
then,
got
you
she
know
got
what?
60
Okay,
40
let's
going
see.
on
Hold
already.
up, hold
Look
up,
at
hold
this.
up.
Look at this fuck shit. You know
Hold
what
up.
I mean? Look at this
Hold
fuck
up.
shit.
Plus, one of our partners just gave us each mics, and so next, I want to get my shit set up so I have like a crisp sound.
Oh hell yeah! I haven't got the mic
Ah.
yet. I haven't got my mic yet, but yes, we got free mics based on all the good work that we put in with 419 show. You know what I'm saying? All the
Really?
episodes, yeah, all the
A
episodes we did
blessing.
with him and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He bought Ruby a mic. He got me a mic. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Well, he
get
has
mine yet,
more
but I was
work.
definitely going to probably see mine probably by like Tuesday. It all depends. Because
Okay.
matter of fact, yeah, he did say that he got it delivered by today anyway. So Tuesday when the post office is open is when I'll pick it up and see how that shit works. But yeah, girl, shit, we get love.
happening
We
Monday?
definitely have been
that's
getting love in these streets, and that's what I'm saying. Our show
okay.
definitely, you know what I'm saying? It definitely influences other motherfuckers. Even when we thinking we not doing nothing, motherfuckers are being influenced by us. You know what I mean? And you know, and this was his way of, you know, just paying us off for, you know, the work that we did. You know what I mean? Because the fact is,
also there's
actually
more work that we're gonna
Real
do.
talk.
Wow.
Yeah, more episodes
Okay,
and
well,
whatnot. But yeah.
and actually, the Goddess Chronicles, you guys inspired that, actually.
Word.
Hey,
You inspired it because I love the way you guys bounce off. I love the way you guys bounce off of each other. And I had finally found somebody that I could bounce off of.
Nice.
Now I'm leaving her soon because I just started her out. Because that's not, because she's a poet.
Okay.
And she's in that genre, and to me, and no hate, but that's white collar art to me.
Okay.
And what I do is blue collar art, and it's nothing wrong with that. Every art is art, but during the sessions, my vast superpowers, my ADHD kicks in, because it's not. I mean, if you're spitting something, I'm listening.
Right.
But it's not really my genre of major interest.
It's not meshing. It's not meshing together well, is what you're saying.
Well, it's not that it's not meshing, but I've noticed when I I did look back at this one, and you know, after the guest is on and spits their whatever they're spitting or whatever, and I get excited about the poem or whatever, it's like, okay, and then I'm kind of like bored.
Feel you.
And that's just because
I feel you.
And to me, that's being disrespectful to the artist.
Word.
Because
Word.
my face don't show. They don't hide shit.
I feel it. I got
It
that.
don't hide.
I
It
got
don't
that.
hide
I got
shit.
that disease too. I
Yeah,
be having
and
to control my face
somebody
because
said,
my face can
somebody
read you
told
real
me,
quick. Like what?
yeah,
What you
somebody said, well,
said?
you were kind of bored. Oh,
Mm,
damn, is it showing? Oh, okay. So
right.
yeah, so I don't want to disrespect the artist like
I
that,
feel it.
but that's just not my genre.
Mm.
So, and plus, I told Essence that I was gonna start her off, and once I felt she was comfortable enough, I was gonna let her go because I miss doing art talk and talk.
Okay.
I seriously
Beautiful.
miss doing art talk and talk.
Okay.
I
And
miss,
thank
and
you.
plus, I miss my own space.
Yeah, I feel it.
I want to thank you too, Amethyst, because you had given me a business suggestion to do product reviews. And so I know that I want to review at least 3 of them.
Mm.
So once, eventually I'll get that rolling because I have to do it anyway. Like I have to get these, you know what I'm saying? I have to get this off.
Right.
Number
The
one.
projects in your head have to move.
Yeah.
The rocks off, and then
Right.
I also want to spread the word, and so you did inspire that as well. Like we're just over here overflowing with an abundance of inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like
That's what's up, yeah.
it just makes me feel
You
good
matter. Your purpose is showing. Your light shows. And I love that you talk about the bad shit too, because we all have the bad shit.
You got to talk about it's a balance. It's a definite balance. We got to talk about it. You know,
and
what I
not
mean?
everybody's willing to talk about their bad times. Everyone just wants to highlight the good. So thank you for
Word.
being brave.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying with the social media life. Like right now, a lot of people want to live that everything is good social media life, and it's like the small and very minuscule numbers of people that are not hitting the algorithms of the motherfuckers that's not talking about just the good. We're talking about the bad and the indifferent, because all of that shit is part of balance. It's all about self-love, healing yourself. You got to talk about all of that. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so I don't need to go into the science of the algorithms and what I should be doing, and just fucking keep doing what I'm doing. And
exactly, we don't give a fuck about the
doesn't
algorithms.
hurt-
And
it doesn't hurt
fuck
to
that, because
have,
at the end of the
like-
day, the word is going to get out regardless. I mean, you got people like me that just walk up to people on the street when they smoking weed and be like, "Hey, you ever heard of
Check it
motherhood
out.
sex marijuana?" Nah, you should check us out on YouTube and things, because we doing things. You know what I mean? We're doing things. So, you know what I mean? The numbers is going to go up regardless. The numbers going to go up regardless. You know what I mean? Just keep moving and keep going, because again, you're inspiration. You know what I mean? Regardless, even when you think you're not inspiring, you are inspiring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't have
On that
time to lie to
motherfucking
you.
note, I think we definitely should end the show. We've been on for almost 2 hours. We definitely got other things we got to flow to. You know what I mean? Motherhood sex and motherhood sex marijuana is thanks you, Amethyst, for being on the show. Amethyst Tiger Goddess completely supporting the motherhood brand. Got the shirt on, rocking. That's what's up. We love that shit all day. That reminds y'all, go shop. Go shop.
Yes, I know I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to get cups.
You know what I mean? Go get a cup. You know what I'm saying? You see how she gonna go get a cup? You see how she gonna tell other people to go and get a cup instead of you telling her don't get a cup, don't get a cup. No,
I didn't say don't get it. I just said we owe her a gift.
No, I get it. You can send a gift separate, but make sure she get a cup. She gonna get a cup. Fuck you mean?
Get in the cup.
Anybody watching this, please buy some merch, and we
please
love
buy
you.
some merch.
Please support Amethyst, the Tiger Goddess's channel.
Yes, because we're gonna definitely tag her YouTube channel in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show her her Twitter link.
She's gonna teach you something.
And like I said, her Twitter feed is beautiful. Don't go through there and disrespect, because what she gonna do is she gonna cuss your stupid ass out and block you. The fuck you mean? You know what I mean?
I'm the nasty one, so just send it to my DMs.
No, don't send it to her DM neither, because right now she taking care of a baby. The fuck? Don't send it.
She don't need all that, girl. Come on, man.
Exactly. All right. And on that note, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night, Queen. Everybody stay safe. It's been a great show.
It's been real. Bye, ladies.
All right, bye now.
Take care.